So Uber has locked in on their dystopian vision of the future. Uber already went through their phase of enshittification where they started paying drivers a lot less and charging customers a lot more. Uber, in a lot of cases, if taxis still exist in your area, are more expensive than taxis now. And to make the new cyberpunk dystopian taxis even worse, Uber is adding a feature where drivers can complete little tasks in between drives. So while you have like a minute or two when you're waiting to pick somebody up, you could do a little task to earn extra money. The current task options are things like uploading documents, so like a menu for a restaurant, or like recording audio samples. Uber also says there'll be more tasks on the way. And the payout for each task varies a lot depending on how long it takes a person to do. And at first glance, this does not seem like the worst thing in the world. Giving people the option to make more money is not necessarily a bad thing. The problem I have with this kind of thing is like, where does it end? Because Uber was already a thing you were supposed to be doing in between your normal job. That's how it was advertised. That's obviously not what's happened with Uber, but that's how it was advertised. So when does it end? And what makes this especially dystopian is there's almost no doubt in my mind most of this stuff will be to train AI models. And those same AI models can be used to replace people who initially did these tasks. I feel like the average guy who's working Uber is already overworked, and I just think this is like kind of an insult. It's like, hey, I know you had a hard day. Would you like to solve this Rubik's Cube for $1? I don't think this is the direction we want to go down with stuff like this, but it seems like the direction we're heading toward. And at the moment, these tasks might be worth it, okay? They might actually be paying a lot of money for how much time it takes to do something. That's totally fair. But at some point, they won't do that. Once they reach a certain amount of people using these tasks, they won't be paying like that anymore. How do I know this? Well, look at Uber. What has Uber done its entire existence? It has undercut all of its competition, and then once it reached critical mass, it screwed everybody. As a passenger, it's more expensive now, and as a driver, you get paid less. And that's because Uber grew enough to where it'd be a problem if they went under. But yeah, this is a worrying sign for the future. I just hope that Uber's task thing is actually fair, even though it probably won't be. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, like and subscribe new, and click the other 3 to check out more of my content, and have a good one.